could say it's enemy territory.
Ooh.
I did, and tomorrow it will be packed. It's the StubHub Center, the site of the first ever meeting between LAFC and the LA Galaxy. It goes down tomorrow. I am Black and Gold, Mark Rogondino, along with the voice of LAFC. We had to go through security, got the t-shirts through so we could be here, but tomorrow this place is going to be sold out and packed, both with LAFC fans all the way back there in that corner, and of course the Galaxy will have their faithful fan base as well. Hey, it's going to add up to an amazing afternoon, not just for both of the clubs, but also for MLS.
Look, this was, for LAFC, as they ventured out to their first season, there was 3 firsts that they were looking forward to. The first game, obviously, in Seattle, victorious. Later in April, we'll see the first game at Bank of California Stadium. And this first game against the Galaxy, I have no doubts this will be the biggest, all due respect to the folks in the Pacific Northwest, this will be the biggest rivalry in Major League Soccer because fans of both teams are constantly in their everyday life crossing paths in all parts of LA, South Bay, Valley. I sound like Randy Newman. The East Side, West Side, they're all there. So this is really going to percolate.
But Max, not only have we seen it here in Southern California making headlines, but nationally this has been a lead story when you talk about soccer as well, because let's face it, you want rivalries in the game. MLS wants to have rivalries. We've seen it up in the Pacific Northwest. We see it with the Rocky Mountain Cup between Real Salt Lake and Colorado. Yeah. And how about new NYCFC and the New York Red Bulls? Now you're going to have it here in LA.
And I would say that one's it could be as big because both teams are in their city, but it's a little splintered because the Red Bulls are in New Jersey. This is going to be incredible, and you sense it, and you got to pick your words carefully because it's intense. You say the wrong thing to an LAFC fan or an LA Galaxy fan, things get out of hand. So I'm not making this up, folks. If you get down here and watch a game, and I encourage you to experience this, it is pretty intense.
We'll talk about where you can watch in a minute.
Yes.
Let's talk about the team news for LAFC. Obviously, the 2-week break with the international window in there, but an opportunity to get these guys back out, and they are going to be revving and thriving for this opportunity.
You had 6 guys on international duty. The 2 Canadians came back sooner. Carlos Vela played in both games for Mexico, and he was there at training, ready to go. Omar Gaber, an LCL sprain.
Unfortunately.
So unfortunately, that's the bad news. But the good news, he's playing for Egypt, and Egypt's going to play the World Cup. But this is how you have to balance things. And LAFC's done a great job of making sure everyone's happy, and everyone wants to be back to playing this game. Everybody.
And let's not forget Ureña, right? I mean, he's a guy who I want to see get out
scoring
there,
for Costa Rica,
especially against the Galaxy. What kind of damage can he do in an LAFC?
And Laurent Simon is the one we didn't mention. So.
Yes, of course. And the big news, another headline, of course, you can't not hear about it, is Zlatan Ibrahimovic coming to the Galaxy.
It's big.
It's going to be an opportunity, though, for these LAFC players to stack it up against one of the best goal scorers in the world right now.
Look, we've covered this for a long time. We want to see Zlatan Ibrahimovic play. It's going to be exciting. We saw him at training here earlier here at StubHub Center, and I think that's the thing you got to really pass along when you're a defender or a defensive midfielder for LAFC,
as Benny Feilhaber said,
or a goalie. You want to tangle up with Zlatan. I imagine they are really pumped to have that opportunity, and it looks like they'll probably get it on Saturday. I can't imagine Zlatan will not play a little bit here because this is what he came here. And I asked Bob Bradley about the team and how they anticipate matching up with Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
In different moments in your career, you get opportunities to play against some big players. And I think all of us are excited to see what it's about. We also know that if our football as a team, our collective way of doing things is strong, then sometimes that can be bigger than any one star.
You know, I want to go back to what you said about Zlatan. I think you're right. I don't think you'll see him in the starting 11 for LA, but I could see him coming on around the hour mark, big rise up from the crowd, and obviously
he's got to be eager to go. I mean, he's been injured for a while. He wants to play.
Let's talk about where you can see the game. If you're not here at the StubHub Center, it'll be live on Fox. You can also catch it. I will be with Dave Denholm on 710 ESPN Radio on the Spanish side. And Espanol, you can go to KFWB 980. And then, of course, there is the watch parties, Max. 9 of them.
Mark, this is a hot ticket. This is the Rolling Stones playing the Hollywood Bowl, an LA event. This is the Dodgers in the World Series. So tickets sold out. We have 9 watch parties, as Mark touched on. Go to LAFC.com to see where they are. We are everywhere. Downtown, Santa Monica, the South Bay. You can watch it, share it with your LAFC fans. It's going to be really cool. That's a great way to experience, I think, this incredible game.
A great way to experience El Tráfico, as the fans have called this new Derby Classico rivalry. I'm not in love with it yet.
You got to warm up to it.
I like La Guerra de Angeles.
You know what? I think because we're Los Angeles, the Angels, maybe we come up with some angel names. You know, we could San Gabriel or Santa Monica. I don't know. Maybe there's something cool about that. I'm warming up to El Tráfico because I've been back in LA for a couple weeks, and the one thing I've experienced is incredible food. That's one thing. And tráfico, okay? I see it everywhere.
And
so
obviously, tomorrow we're hoping
the fans like it.
And we're hoping to experience some incredible soccer out here at StubHub Center.
You're gonna have lots of El Tráfico on the way here.
Yes, there will. Get here early, arrive early. And I will say, hopefully at the end of 90 minutes max, it's LA doing the victory dance.
Oh, you talk about dancing?
Oh, yes.
You know what? I can move a little bit, and I showed one of my moves to Latif Blessing. You
No,
look at
no,
this.
no.
Look at this.
Okay,
Look at
okay,
this.
okay.
Look, tell me just how you rate that. Good. You
Oh,
got the
wow.
sore hip.
Oh, wow. Latif, show him really how it's
Latif's
done.
very
Latif,
good.
is that okay?
Yeah. Do you want to try this? You want to try? Can you do it? We'll see
I'm a little more of a samba flair here. I'm a little more of a samba flair.
We'll see if Latif does that. I can't wait. Good to see. Mark Rogondino, part of our broadcast team all season long.
Don't forget, you'll be able to catch us on the TV side, on YouTube TV, with our games all season long. We're not on national TV. And we'll see you tomorrow here at
April 13th, our first YouTube game. YouTube, that's part of it all, baby. Be there.